Hello and welcome to the Fall 2020 GIT Awards. I am Professor Karaskia, and along with Professor Prescott Perez Fox, will be hosting this evening. Prescott, unmute yourself, bro.
Okay, yes, thank you. Your GIT faculty is proud to host this event to celebrate the semester's successes. And here they are tonight. We have Professor Chad Westover, Professor Christina Karaskia, Professor Deb Pruitt, Professor Jessica Barnett, Professor John Henches, Dr. Lori Ralston, Professor Penny Ann Dolan. I'm Professor Prescott Perez Fox, and Professor Susan Squire is our program chair.
Our academic program relies on industry partners, and we are very thankful to our Industry Advisory Board.
They are led by Anthony Garone, and many have joined us this week for the senior capstone presentations. If you're joining us tonight, thank you for your support.
And most importantly, welcome to our students and their friends and their families.
Okay, tonight we'll recognize our students' clubs, we'll award student work as voted on by the industry, and we'll honor the student achievements and celebrate our graduating students.
Alumni often tell us the most valuable experiences they had in college were as part of a student organization.
The ASU Film and Media Club is a social club dedicated to those who create and is sponsored by Adobe.
The Poly Photo Club is an active community for all student photo enthusiasts. The Poly Photo Club is advised by Professor Chad Westover. Every semester, the Poly Photo Club holds a photo showcase, and this semester, that showcase is online. You can find that online gallery at the link I'm adding in the chat. And right now, we'll have a little preview of that. Here's that sneak peek of the show. Check it out and vote for your favorites in that online gallery that I added to the chat.
Our event tonight is sponsored by the AIGA Poly Student Group. AIGA is the 100-year-old professional association, a professional organization for design. So these students are already active in their professional design community. Their volunteer activities earn financial support for GIT student events. AIGA Poly is advised by Professor Karaskia.
The AIGA Poly Executive Board includes President Ari Fay, Vice President Katrina Hammond, Treasurer Ashley Fuller, Social Media Jake Burton, and Historian Kayla Arbelius. This semester's club practiced good self-care and scaled back their activities. Instead, they focused on highlighting top designers at every meeting and a semester-long bad design challenge. You can join that challenge right now at the club's challenge channel in GIT Slack workspace. Here are just a few of the highlights. This fruit and vegetable poster, your text here, your text here, your text here. Or this swim floaty that is best opened with Adobe Illustrator CS4. And my personal favorite, this wayfinding that indicates a sacrifice to the restroom gods. The GIT curriculum is project-based, so each semester students create many portfolio pieces. At the conclusion of each semester, the design community across the nation votes on those pieces.
Students receive a digital badge via Badger, which is a digital credentialing solution used to create skills-based recognition.
The badge is displayed in the user's badge or backpack. It can be linked to from a resume or a portfolio. It can be shared on social, or it can be embedded with HTML. The first category is animation and motion graphics. Entries include narrative, character-based, or dynamic animations with any combination of computer-generated graphics, visual effects, text animations, or digital reproduction of drawn images.
And the participants are Amanda Ayler, Amy Hector, Ayat Albanawi, Jacqueline Marquez, and Tatiana Holt.
Third place in animation and motion graphics goes to
Jacqueline Marquez.
second place in animation and motion graphics goes to
Amy Hector. Oh,
wah, wah, hang on. And first place in animation and motion graphics goes to
Tatiana Holt.
hang on. Oh. The next
Keep the
category.
beat going. Keep the beat going.
The next category is branding systems and campaigns. Entries are a collection of elements which work together to create unified, consistent, and flexible brand or campaign assets that communicate the brand or the campaign's value.
And the participants are Amanda Romo, Amy Hector, Ari Fay, Ava Hansen, Jake Burton, Katie Wills, Quinn Vasquez, Rita Whittington, and Venkatesh Lakshmi Narayanan. Narayanan, sorry.
Third place in branding systems and campaigns goes to
Venkatesh Lakshmi Narayanan.
second place in branding systems and campaigns goes to
Amy Hector.
wah, wah. Let me try that again. And first place in branding systems and campaigns goes to
Ari Fay.
the next category is digital product. Entries are products viewed or interacted with via a browser on a computer, on a handheld device, or through a combination of interconnected services and interaction models, including web, mobile, kiosk, exhibit, or game console.
And the participants are Alex Minoto, Amanda Romo, Anna Kamo, Anai Gupta, Angela Valenzuela, Ari Fay, Isaiah Slowtalker, Jaden Fleming, John Blair, Leonel Cano Leon, Marissa Turnage, Retta Whittington, Ryan Stemborg, Sarah Huffman, and Sophia Stern.
Third place in digital products goes to
Oh, what does it say? John Blair.
You can see this game and in fact play the interactive quiz on the link that is in the chat. Second place in digital products goes to
Anna Kamo.
You can see the fully responsive website built out by Anna at the link in the chat. And tied for second place in digital products goes to
Marissa Turnage.
You can see the fully functional responsive website at the website in the chat. And first place in digital products goes to
Ari Faye.
The next category is illustration and composites. Entries are single pieces or a series of pieces that are hand-drawn or digital. Composites are photo manipulations, combine multiple images and or vector elements into a new composition.
And the participants are Anna Kamo, Ayat Albanawi, Jacqueline Marquez, Cassandra Morrow, Katie Staines, and Michael Rodriguez.
Third place in illustration and composites goes to
Anna Kamo.
I'm a little disappointed in the applause. It's supposed to work and it's only working on some of them. So thanks, 2020. Second place in illustration and composition goes to
Ayat Albanawi.
It is what it is. First place in illustration and composites goes to
Jacqueline Marquez. Yeah.
It'll clap for like a second and then it's like, nope. The next category is photography. Entries are single images or a series of related images that are captured in camera.
Yep. And the participants are Ali O'Brien, Ann Weisbecker, Ava Hansen, Cameron Lee, Dustin Johnson, Dylan Fraser, Isabel Zimmerling, Joan Miguel, John Blair, the team of Lee, Greenlee, and Hansen, Morgan Dominguez, Samaria Winans, and Sophia Stern.
There were 4 photography projects that stood at the top in the awards and their votes, and they happened to be tied for second and tied for first. Second place in photography goes to
Isabel Zimmerling.
And tied for second place in photography goes to
Dustin Johnson.
Dustin used an LED background for his photos, which is, fun fact, how Mandalorian 2 was shot. And first place in photography goes to
Cameron Lee.
And tied for first place in photography goes to
Ava Hansen.
The next category is print and digital collateral. These are single pieces for output for either print or digital.
And the participants are Aaron Toyne, Alex Minotto, Ali O'Brien, Amanda Ayler, Amy Hector, Ann Weisbecker, Ariba Khan, Chloe Jackson, Jake Burton, John Blair, Cassandra Morrow, Katie Staines, Katie Wills, Leonel Cano Leon, Morgan Dominguez, Naveen Khan, Retta Whittington, Samaria Winans, Sophia Stern, and Venkatesh Lakshmi Narayanan.
Third place in print and digital collateral goes to
Amanda Ayler.
I wanted to clap so badly for you. And second place in print and digital collateral goes to
Amanda Aylmer. Am I saying that right? I just realized there's an M in that word.
And first place in print and digital collateral goes to
Alex Minotto.
The next category is user experience. Entries are documents aimed at developing a particular product, system, or service, considering a person's emotions, behaviors, and attitudes with human-computer interaction.
And the participants are Amanda Romo, Angela Valenzuela, Ashley Fuller, and Venkatesh Lakshmi Narayanan.
There were 4 user experience projects that stood out at the top, and they happened to be tied for second and tied for first. So second place in user experience goes to
Ashley Fuller.
And tied for second place in user experience goes to
Angela Valenzuela.
first place in user experience goes to
Venkatesh Lakshmi Narayanan.
You can see this piece at a fully built out prototype at the link in the chat. And tied for first place in user experience goes to
Amanda Romo.
The next category is video. Video entries are cinematic or live action examples where at least one aspect was captured in camera.
And the participants are Dustin Johnson, Maya Scott, and Samaria Winans.
Third place in video goes to
Samaria Winans.
My name is Alyssa Antone. My creative topic is visual art. I like to do visual art a lot. I'm Native American, Navajo, Pima, and Maricopa. My mom always said that I was always into art, but I think I just doodled for the most part. I did go to art school, but I never took any art classes. I took guitar and stuff like that. So I thought I wanted to be really good at guitar, and then I got to high school, and that's when I started making art. And then my art teacher, she was like, you should take painting next year. And my sophomore year is when I started actually painting. Definitely being surrounded by people who want to do art. Back in high school, my friend Anne was into art as well, and she makes really good art. So we would just hang out and make art, paint.
Here's an Eric Andre painting that Alyssa did. She said Eric Andre even DM'd her on Instagram to even purchase this painting.
For me, it's time. As of recent, I haven't had any time to sit there. And when I do, I sit there for hours. hardest part is picking out what I want to paint too, because I know that I want it to look the way I want, and sometimes I'll start stuff and I just can't finish it because I don't know how to do it. My friend is teaching me how to use like this DJ set thing, and I think I want to start making music because my friend Aida makes the music kind of like what I'm trying to go for. I like the skateboard, but I consider that an art too, so it's also really hard. I feel like it's skill. I don't really know any like Native American artists that I actually like that do the type of art that I do. Bjorn, I don't know how to say her name, but she's a Native American skater, but she also designs boards, like really cool, like collabing the two together. Like I think she's really cool. Definitely how like I would want to be seen.
My name is Raquel Denis. I like to sing, I like to songwrite, I like to play guitar, and I like to write. So I guess I'm a musician and a singer-songwriter and a writer. I am Afro-Latina, so my dad is a black man from the Caribbean, and my mom is from Mexico. I used to hang out in our little apartment patio before I went to school, and I would just like play on the patio and sing for like hours. And I remember our neighbor Barb used to tell my mom that she could hear me singing, and yeah, she called me the little songbird. The first thing that comes to my mind, it's not recorded, or it's not like released, but I wrote this song about my mom, and I'm really proud of that song. It's not perfect. I like never sing it perfect because it's like emotionally hard to sing, and it's really long, and it's like not a complex at all guitar part. I don't ever stop. I always am writing music. Even if I'm not like performing those songs, like I'm constantly voice memoing stuff and playing my guitar. So I think just like the consistency of playing, of writing, and like singing at home has helped me grow a lot, especially on the guitar. Sharing anything is hard, at least for me, because it's like very scary and I feel very vulnerable. I've been working with mass liberation pretty consistently throughout parts of the summer and into the fall. There are very few Black people playing like indie music in Phoenix, and the genre in general does not have good representation. I think in Phoenix it's not diverse in like the DIY scene or the indie scene. I would love to see more representation, and I think that would really look like giving people more of a platform.
And second place in video goes to
Dustin Johnson.
I see a light in your eyes. I follow you so damn foolishly. You'd be the sweetest goodbye. Give me a heart trip exclusively. Take one step like this song in my head. It makes sense if you jump in my bed. I see the truth in your smile. I gotta swim to the I love you. We don't wanna spend this night alone. Messed up, I'm gonna walk you home. You'd feel the gravity of my heart. If I could, I would give you the moon. Say stop if I'm coming in too soon. Colliding like celestial bodies. Inside your heart lies a pearl. Within the smoke, our dreams reveal. We're not a part of
And first place in video goes to
Maya Scott.
The most difficult part of the pandemic is the feeling of helplessness that you get. Whether you're being furloughed and you're stuck at home with nothing to do, wanting to go and be productive and do other things and make money and go back to school, or like in my case, being in the hospital, seeing all these patients and not being able to do much to help them recover. I had to work very closely with COVID patients. Treating these patients scared me at first. I do have my 88-year-old grandfather living with me, and I was concerned about bringing anything home. But then I remembered how the patients might be feeling.
It's impacted me in different ways. I think it happened that I had to change the way I interacted with the people I serve at the hospital. Had to be more aware of being in close contact with people face to face. We had to move virtually, so corporate office was closed, had to set up a home office here, working from home, had to do more virtual work, and even we were asked to take some furlough days to help support financially the health system.
Last semester, when the coronavirus started to spread throughout Arizona, we were sent home from ASU mid-semester, and so no one was prepared, so I had to work out of my bedroom in a small corner in our living room. So anticipating that we would be online again this semester, I was able to make a small studio in our home office. While having a home studio is nice, I do miss going to campus. When we would have our studio classes at Tempe campus, we were able to collaborate with other artists. But most of all, I could get direct feedback from my professors immediately. Now I have to send in photos or show them on Zoom.
I decided to bring my father into my household because I felt I was better able to care for him within our home. There's more support and family around him. Where he was, he would have been alone day by day, and I would have had to travel out of state frequently. I feel that as much as we are helping him out, I feel he is also helping us out with our spirit and our mental health as well.
Well, I do play games, and I go out with the dogs and water the lawn and play with the dogs, and we play some dominoes too, and not with the dogs, but I'm all right here. I like it. They treat me very good. I see the word like it's good, but it's changing a lot from now on. I think it's going to change. Yeah.
I've learned probably first and foremost how important relationships are, so that in times like this, when there's distance between you, when you can't work like you normally do, that they already have that trust. You already have that trust and relationship with each other. I think it really comes down to looking out for each other and just taking care of each other.
These past few months have taught me to cherish family, and we have to remember to appreciate the time we have together now.
Achievement awards include unique awards given by the faculty to students who are excelling at a specific skill, elite student teams, and outstanding students.
One of the assignments in GIT 135 required that students design a poster based on flu prevention research from the CDC. And while there were so many great submissions, it was this little blue germ from Donica's assignment that captured our hearts. Due to popular demand, she quickly posted it to Slack. Then Phoebe made it into a custom Slack reaction and even drew some blue germ fan art. Blue Germ was our class's instant mascot. And since the biggest supporter of our class was our UGTA, Kayla Arbelius, I bestow the great honor of the Blue Germ onto her. Kayla Arbelius. Kayla, you have a gift box full of Blue Germ swag coming your way, including this, oops, that's not the right sticker, including a Blue Germ mug and this Blue Germ acrylic pin, as well as the Blue Germ sticker. In fact, Donica and Phoebe, you'll also be receiving this Blue Germ acrylic pen, and the whole class will be receiving our Blue Germ sticker, our mascot for GIT 135. Congratulations.
And now Professor Westover, is he still in the chat? Oh, we lost him. Okay. So he was going to present the Sync Award, Sync Stars. Christina, can you take over a little bit and explain the backstory here?
I will do. The role of Professor Chad Westover will now be played by Professor Karaskia.
Yep, that snap filter.
Our Professor Westover would like to recognize Isabel Zimmerling and Haley Lorenzen for their Super Sync Superstars power. Congratulations.
Okay, so this is mine, and this is the dark horse. Now, the dark horse is the person who isn't the loudest or the most flashy or the most bombastic, who doesn't win all the awards and sort of appear everywhere, but is the person who quietly and diligently improves their craft and really shows that they are coachable and has great potential. So the dark horse will come from behind and might just win the whole thing. And so this year I am awarding the Dark Horse Award to Angela Valenzuela. And Christina, you totally one-upped me. I don't have a bag of goodies to go along with it. Angela, we'll see if we can make you a digital badge on Badger. I can put something together.
Fair enough. And now Professor Squire will present her award.
Hey everyone. Yes, I have an award. It's the Figures It Out Award that goes to Soledad Carrillo. She works at the front desk for anyone that is actually in the building. And she has just been fabulous at figuring it out. No matter what needs to get done, she's able to figure it out. And I appreciate her for that and everything that she does for the GIT program. So thanks, Soledad.
Now Dr. Ralston will present 2 awards, beginning with the grading guru.
All right. Am I not seen? Okay. All righty. So my first one is the grading guru, and I'm going to share a screen. Oh, it says I can't share it. Oh, no. Okay. I made you guys wonderful certificates. The first award I want to award is to Amy Hector, who is my grader in 303, GIT 303. And I've had a lot of great graders over the years, but Amy is amazing. She is like an assistant teacher. She provides not only spot on grading, she provides comments and help to the students as well. So I really, really want to thank her, and I'm very glad she's agreed to be my grader for next semester. So So that's for Amy Hector. The next one is my MacGyver Award, because this person was Johnny on the spot. Every time I was in this particular classroom, all the technology seemed different every day. And he would get in there early and make sure everything was working. And he would remember things that I would forget. And he basically just made everything work for me and made my life so much easier. And I would like to award this to Cameron Lee. And I'm really sad I can't share my screen because I have a very funny certificate for him, but I do want to thank him. He's been wonderful.
Robert Souza was a student who was passionate about design and connecting the design community, especially across campuses. He was our first AIGA Poly president and was an active member of the GIT Club during the days of its legacy and influence on campus. He cared deeply about connecting fellow GIT students with opportunities and experiences that would advance us in industry. But beyond that, he was always willing to pitch in and lend a helping hand or a listening ear to those in need. He constantly fought to bring our community together in the name of design, and was willing to voice his opinions on the things that mattered in design and to the community, no matter what opposition he might receive. And he certainly did. He was a champion for our program and consistently challenged us to examine our thinking and practices in the name of growth and design. Unfortunately, Robert passed away in 2018, but AIGA Poly wanted a way to honor his spirit and keep the passion alive. So in his honor, we developed the Sousa Spirit Award for dedication, passion, connection, and growth. It comes with 1 year's membership to AIGA, the professional organization for design, as well as an engraved pen and journal. It is with great honor that I extend the Sousa Spirit Award to Kayla Arbelius. Congratulations, Kayla.
Okay, so I want to tell you a little bit about the agency, which is happening. The GIT agency is an elite team of students chosen through an application process to run a fully operational design agency right here in school. So from client briefs and scope to design and delivery, students produce cross-media design solutions, gaining real-world experience in an academic setting. And we're very proud of our GIT agency and the alumni, many of whom you're seeing tonight. But I want to acknowledge the folks from this semester, the three fellows who made it the distance: Clay Hildebrand, Joey Lacue, and Case Raup, who put in some really hard work on a project which you're sort of seeing now. They did some great behind the scenes work for GIT. So in future semesters, you'll see their resulting projects all over the place. So congrats and thank you to the agency guys. And so next semester's roster is already satisfied, but keep an eye out a little bit after spring break when we open up the new applications for the fall semester.
Graduating seniors each complete a capstone project to showcase their learned skills. Here is Professor Deborah Pruitt to highlight projects from this semester.
Help if I unmuted myself. So when Professor Karaskia asked me to find 3 to 5 strong examples of senior projects, I thought, cool, no big deal. Then I did a quick look through in the projects, and I ended up with a list of 16. So editing it down was a challenge, but here are 6 from my list. And the first one is Kyle. Kyle works at the Print and Imaging Lab, and during his tenure there, he noticed that there was a problem. The documentation for the HP Indigo 7900 press was very complicated. And in this course, he created the solution. And it is a student guide to this particular press with quick start information, as well as tips and procedures, specific to the print and imaging lab. This guide even includes fold-out inserts. And the next one you've already seen, but I will definitely want to talk about this. Ari had a very clear vision in the beginning, and it was a very ambitious project, but she did it, and she did it in an amazing way. She wrote and published a book, mind blown, in addition to creating a marketing plan to get the book on the radar of its target audience, which is young adult sci-fi fans. The marketing plan included producing not only the book, but also a pre-order bonus kit with enamel pins, which you see on the screen, bookmarks, and an ad for social media. Tamara came up with a fantastical idea, a responsive website for the for Ollivander's wand shop, which is the fictional shop in the Harry Potter universe, where all the students would buy their wands. Not only did she design and code the website, but she even thought of the designs of the wands themselves. What would they look like? What kind of wood would they be made of? This required a tremendous amount of research and creativity, and it was worth every minute spent because the site is magical, pun intended.
Puns are always intended.
Yes. Case's project was to take on the rebrand for a streaming media giant, Netflix. This included a redesign of the icons, the fonts, some of the features, but also a new color palette. This was a tall order, but Case delivered it in spades. He provided an interactive prototype of the new Netflix, showing the various screens and features that deliver a better user experience. Diana's project addresses something that many of us are dealing with: anxiety when comparing ourselves to others in terms of productivity. Productivity equals self-worth, right? Wrong. This video tells a powerful story in a short amount of time and without any dialogue. Next is Fredo Diaz's project. And Fredo is one of our Starbucks scholars. And he knew fairly quickly that he wanted to do a project that was based around Starbucks. But he came up with a very unique twist. He created a video essay about the journey of the coffee bean. I know when I order my pumpkin spice latte very frequently, I'm thinking about drinking it. I'm not thinking about the complex process that coffee goes through to get from the coffee bean to my cup. This video has a lighthearted feel, but it displays the information in an understandable and professional manner.
Coffee is the most popular beverage in the world. More than 450 million cups of coffee are consumed in the United States every day. But before our delicious coffee is brewed each day, it goes through an intricate process to make it into our cups. It all starts with a farmer, a tree, and a seed. This is the journey of the coffee bean. Coffee grows on trees. The bean itself is the seed within the coffee cherry. These trees grow and mature best in regions within the coffee belt. The coffee industry helps support the livelihood of over 25 million people in over 70 countries. Beans begin their first year of life on a farm inside of a nursery where they are given extreme care and nurturing. After 1 year in the nursery, and the coffee bean has sprouted, the healthy coffee plants are transported to the fields to mature into full trees. Mature coffee trees only bloom once a year. When they do bloom, they produce beautiful white flowers. Once these flowers fall, they reveal clusters of green coffee cherries. After another 9 months, the cherries are fully ripe and ready to be harvested by hand. Processing is also done by hand. The red outer cherry is removed to reveal the inner green coffee bean. Coffee beans need to dry and rest in order to develop flavor. Before they are exported, beans are sorted for quality and put into bags. Once the coffee arrives at its destination, small batches are prepared by master roasters to validate the quality of the batch. Teams of roasters and experts work together to ensure each blend is crafted to the highest standard. The journey of the coffee bean ends with you. You are the last in a long line of people who touch the coffee.
Hey, that's me. I do want to say one quick thing. I am so proud of each and every senior project student. The pandemic provided obstacles for everyone, and each student did their very best. You can view all 35 projects on our Spark page. The link is on Slack under the hallway, and I will be posting the link also momentarily in the chat.
Oh, all right, we're back. Outstanding students. Outstanding students are nominated by both faculty and their peers because they are currently showing achievement in one of our program's focus areas.
And the nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Animation and Motion Graphics are, or I should say is.
Great suspense here, but the nominee is Michael Rodriguez, and the winner, Michael Rodriguez. All right. So Michael's nominators have said, I've been impressed with his animation work and his friendliness. He is always participating and posting for things outside of the classroom as well. And I can vouch for this because Michael is my grader and has been my TA, and he is very well in tune with the animation and illustration scene. So well deserved.
And the nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Design are
Ari Fay, Marissa Turnage, Jake Burton, and Drew Groh. Oh, wait, and another column. Chelsea Nark, Landon Riley, and Richie Molina.
And the outstanding nomination for, or the outstanding animation and motion graphics winner is
Ari Fay. Okay, here, I will read this. Some of the things that Ari's nominators have cited were her senior project was exceptional. I'm so impressed with her, and she's pretty much awesome in her design work, getting involved and also getting others excited about design.
And the nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Imaging are
Dustin Johnson, Cameron Lee, and Gabe Hoffer. And the Outstanding Animation and Motion Graphics winner is
Dustin Johnson.
Dustin's nominators noted that Dustin has shown tremendous growth. He has consistently produces excellent still images, polished and professional, talented and creative, and consistently invests more time and effort into the work than others and doesn't stop until he overcomes the particular imaging problem that he's working on. Oh, and also his knowledge and willingness to help are unmatched.
And the nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Print and Digital Publishing are
Amy Hector, Norma Chavez, Andrew Eaton, and Maddie Greenlee. And the Outstanding Print and Digital Publication winner is
Maddie Greenlee.
Nominators agreed that Maddie is not only great design work, but she is always positive and participates and gets involved with class discussions.
And the nominees for Outstanding Achievement in User Experience are
Venkatesh Lakshmi Narayanan, Christy Eastman, and Daniela Urtiaga Diaz. And the Outstanding User Experience winner is
Christy Eastman.
Christie's nominators cited the high quality of design work and professional level problem solving on and focus on human-centered design.
And
she is human too, by the way.
She is also human, allegedly. Yeah. And the nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Web Design and Development are
Tamara Matuz, Shannon Sagehorn, and Angela Valenzuela. And the Outstanding Web Design and Development winner is
Angela Valenzuela.
Nominators agreed that she is always participating in class and giving good feedback. She's involved, and you can tell she wants to and loves to learn. She's doing an amazing job in class, and she asks questions, pushes herself to be better, and helps other students.
Rising stars are students whom are taking lower division courses and are excelling all around.
And the nominees are Katie Staines, Vanessa Jara, Addie Pate, and Louis Nisimov.
And the rising star is Katie Staines.
Katie's nominators agreed that she has a passion for design and is engaged and involved in classroom discussion and successfully completed honors contracts in her first semester.
Superstars are students whom are taking upper division courses and are all around amazing.
And the nominees are Lauren Clevenger, Katrina Hammond, Chelsea Vivas Rodriguez, Jake Burton, Cameron Lee, and Amy Hector.
And the superstar is Amy Hector.
Amy is a perfectionist in a good way, pays attention to the details, and produces the highest quality work. She's an awesome designer and the best grader for 303. I wonder who said that. She approaches each project with organization, creativity, and determination. And she is conscientious, observant, and a highly dependable student.
And finally, we'll reflect on the accomplishments of our graduating students.
Although the pandemic prevents us from our typical transitions, it has created new ones. Graduates were issued a green screen challenge to take a photo in their regalia, and the entries were added to a photo with the faculty. Oh, we have 117 graduating seniors in fall and summer 2020. Many of them are attending tonight, and we wish them all the best in what comes next.
As you go out into the real world, be proud of your success in completing your degree within the GIT program, which was identified as the 8th in the nation for graphic design, which is adjacent to Savannah and RIT. While there are many amazing graduates, one stands out as truly outstanding. In her academic career, she not only earned a 4.12 GPA, she has received many awards, including GIT Awards in digital products, print design, booklet design, vector illustration, and achievement awards, including Outstanding Web, Outstanding Design, Superstar, and the Sousa Spirit Award, and first place for Change the World art category at the Poly Photo Club. In addition to her academic achievement, she maintains 2 graphic design positions at ASU. Her passion for design radiates and inspires all who are around her. And the outstanding graduating senior for fall 2020 goes to
Ari Faye. Congratulations, Ari. And also, Christina, you forgot one. She's an agency alum. Look at that.
Of course, more accolades, the list running off the page. Congratulations, Ari.
We have 14 graduating master's students in the fall and summer of 2020.
As you go out into the real world, be proud of your success in completing your master's degree in the GIT program, which was identified as a top UX school in 2019.
Our outstanding GIT graduate student has the highest graduating GPA and has continually produced top-level work in all of her classes. And the outstanding GIT graduate student for fall 2020 goes to
Kendall Schlatter. Congratulations, Kendall. There are 8 graduating students earning a Master's of Science in User Experience and 1 UX undergraduate concentration. This degree is brand new and is not only new to ASU, is also one of the newest programs and one of the only programs in the United States to specifically address UX. As you go out into the real world, be proud of your success in completing your UX degree, which are some of the first in the country from a program which was identified in the top 25 this year. Our outstanding UX graduate completed his degree in GIT as a standout student. His class collaboration with Starbucks was noted as most innovative. He continued on at ASU in the brand new UX Master's program and is graduating in the top of his class. And the outstanding UX graduate student for fall 2020 goes to
Christopher Durgan.
Congratulations, Christopher. Congratulations to everyone tonight, whether you are winner of award or nominated or here tonight in your first GIT Awards to see all that is happening within your exciting field. Congratulations. Industry award winners will receive their badge via Badger tomorrow. And all winners. This recording and all the submissions will be posted to the GIT website tomorrow, and I'm adding that link to the chat. And then handing it over to Professor Squire for some final thoughts.
Thank you, Professor Karaskia. And I just wanted to give a big shout out to Professor Karaskia for organizing all of this. We appreciate it. I'm sure all the students appreciate it. Students, I know everyone is like super overwhelmed, doing a lot of really great work. It's very time consuming. We get that. It's the same for the faculty, and the fact that Professor Karaskia does such a great job every year at the end of the semester when it is so busy. Thank you so much for doing this for the students, and Professor Perez Fox for helping her with all of this. I know you're there as well, and all the faculty for everything that you do for our students. Great job. And again, another great awards. It just seems to get better and better every year.
Yay, thank you so much. Congratulations to all. Be well, stay safe, and have a great night.